UFC Europe fans are pissed. The UFC 304, which will be held in Manchester, will start at very bad times. More about this in that video. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Salam alaikum to everyone.
So UFC 304 will be held back in Manchester for the first time in a long time. They're coming back to Manchester in England. And whilst we should all be hyped about it, especially the UK guys, there is something that bothers us, or as I said, the UK guys, a lot. Because, you have to see, the UFC comes back to England. Most of the shows are in the USA or somewhere else. And the event is held at US primetime, in primetime for the USA.
What happened to you, USA?
So at a pretty bad time for the UK. UK fans that go to watch the event, or just European fans that go to the UK to watch the event, don't quote me on that, but I think the main card starts at 3 AM, so it will be done at like 6 AM or something. So you're in arena the whole night instead of a normal evening. Normally UFC shows start at about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, sometimes 6.
But it's gonna be a long night for him. It's gonna be a long night.
That's a good starting time, because then at like 11, 12 it's done and you go home and you can still grab some food somewhere and whatnot, because I can guarantee you, if you're not gonna spend a lot of money in the arena, because the food is always so expensive in the arena and you have to queue forever, you are hungry after an event. You want to have something to eat.
And some steaks with burgers.
And I can guarantee you at 6 AM in the UK, yeah, you can maybe get some breakfast, but you want to eat something normal and there won't be anything to eat for you, guaranteed. So that's the problem that they have. And I have a pretty weird idea now to do. I want to test this because I can see both sides. I can see the UFC side, the US side, and I can see the Europe side. So let me do a discussion with myself, kind of. So,
what the fuck is that?
The guy with the glasses that looks into this camera is the US guy, and the guy without the glasses looks into that camera is the UK guy, okay?
This is #1 bullshit.
So the argument obviously is that the fights start too late. So for us European fans, it means that we finally have an event again in our country, in Europe. Europe's not a country, but in our country, in a country in Europe, god damn it, leave it. And now we still have to stay up the whole night like we always do to watch the cards in the US. So why even come to Europe if you're gonna do it at the US primetime? Yeah, I can see that, but still, it's a US company. The company is from the US. The main market still is the United States of America. So you want to serve those customers, kind of. You want to always make your best customer, the biggest, most paying customer, the most happy, right? And the people in America pay pay-per-views, and they are not gonna buy a pay-per-view at 3 AM or something like that, or in the morning. Yeah, but the event is in the UK. Why even come to the UK in the first place then? Why should we buy tickets to an event that starts so late? No one wants to do that. No one wants to be in the arena until 6 AM. That's not fun. There's no real benefit in this. I mean, the UK fans, the US fans can also watch a card in the morning or in the night. They won't be that hurt by it. Like, it's not gonna hurt them. Yeah, but what you have to see is, the only thing the UFC has to do is sell out the arena. I can guarantee you the arena will be sold out. There is no chance that the arena will not be sold out in Manchester. The people are gonna buy your tickets regardless. Same as with the pricing. Yeah, the prices are high, but the people are buying the tickets, so why not as well do it, you know what I mean? And when the Americans buy the pay-per-view, that's perfect money for the UFC. Well, I'm not sure if it's gonna be sold out, because if it's that late in the night, like it usually always is, you might as well just stay at home and watch an illegal link for free and just sleep during the prelims or during the women's fights, like most casual MMA fans do, and get a nap at home instead of being in the arena falling asleep there. Why should I go to the event if I can watch it at home if it's that late at night at that shitty times, and I don't have to go home afterwards, because the arena is not next to the hotels most of the time. So at 6 AM I have to still find a cab with all the people waiting outside there and stuff. Until I'm home it's like 8 AM. Why should I do that? If I watch it at home with an illegal stream, I can just go to sleep at 6 AM when the event is over. It's easier for me, right? So that's not good for the UFC. I don't know if the event is gonna be sold out. Come on. I mean, they will be able to fill an arena, that's for sure. And the UK MMA fans, they are used to watching fights during the night. So the guys who will watch the fights during the night if they're in the if the fights are in the US as usual, they will also watch it now in the UK. It's not a big difference for them. They will watch it regardless, right? And as I said, you always try to satisfy your best customer, and that's just the US. So it makes sense for them to make the card that late at night. And this is not, discussion is over now.
This is not over!
It is not the smartest idea to please the European fans, but it will not be that much of a disaster like people talk about. I don't like it. I will not buy tickets for it.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month.
I will not go to Manchester also because of that. I just don't see the reason why I should go there just to watch a fight in the middle of the night when I can just watch it at home. That's a reason for me not to go, that's true. But still, it will probably be sold out. And yeah, the UFC, sometimes they also do events in the US early in the morning in the US or late at night in the US that people at other places in Europe or wherever can watch the fights in the prime time, right? So if I would be the UFC, I would not do it. I would just do it at normal times, do it at UK prime time, because if you go to the UK, you might as well watch out for the UK time zone, right? Like, I don't get the thought process behind it. I get the broader idea of it, but I don't think it's the right move. I don't think it's the right move. But hey, at the end of the day, as I said, people will watch it regardless. In 1 year, no one will talk about that anymore, probably will just be forgotten and gone. So who cares? I don't like it. I will not go there. Write your opinion in the comments though. What do you think about it? If you're from Europe, if you're from the US, write your opinion in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Like this video, guys. Subscribe to this channel. Would appreciate that. Check out the Bloodsport merch, bloodshop.net, link in bio. Worldwide free shipping with the code FREE. Stay bloody, you guys, and until the next one. Bye-bye. Bloodsport out.